And we begin this evening in Fire Watch as the Lane 1 fire has grown to over 20,000 acres as it burns near Cottage Grove. Resources are stretched thin, but for firefighters, they are making do with what they have. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Albert James. And as KEZI 9 News reporter Julio Mora Rodriguez shows us, there is some relief on the way.
Really, fire activity is very minimal on this fire at this point, and a lot of that has to do with the weather. It's not as hot as it's been, but we've also got a pretty good line around most of it.
Firefighters on the Lane 1 fire have been giving it their all trying to contain the blaze. Officials say much of the fire has been lined by firefighters and mop-up operations have started on the perimeter of the fire.
One of the things that we're dealing with is that potential for falling trees. There's a lot of areas up here that recreationalists enjoy, and so we're working on really falling a lot of those trees by the roads to make it safe, not only for the firefighters who are in there right now, but for the people who will eventually be able to come back into this area.
The area where the fire is burning is very mountainous, and it has not made it easy on firefighters, especially with such steep terrain. But there is some hope for firefighters. Favorable weather is coming up.
The weather is actually going to be in our favor in the next week. It's cooling down. It's going to be in the 70s and 80s. That relative humidity is actually coming up, so that helps as well.
The hundreds of firefighters staffing the blaze are focusing on taking advantage of the cooler conditions, but they know fires are anything but predictable.
If we have east winds come through here, we want to make sure this fire is really locked down and isn't going anywhere outside the perimeter that's been built. So that's the focus.
Weber says the potential for lightning in the near future starting other fires is something they're tracking, which is why firefighters want to make as much progress as possible now.
There's more lightning in the forecast, and so we have that potential for new fires to start with that lightning. What we really need is our communities to really partner with us in fire prevention.
Reporting near Dorena, Julio Mora Rodriguez, KEZI 9 News.